Welcome to episode number 3 in these crazy chronicles. I hope you enjoy. Please leave a comment on which character we should develop next. When video game tariffs fund a wall, a small town reacts.
I always knew my son was passionate about his video games, but I never expected to walk in on him yelling at his Xbox about trade policy. "Are you kidding me? A tariff? On my V-Bucks?" I stopped dead in the doorway. This was a new parenting experience. Kyle was gripping his controller like he was physically trying to strangle the concept of taxation. On the screen, his Fortnite character stood frozen mid-purchase, a pop-up demanding an extra 10% national security fee, wall funding initiative. I squinted at the fine print. "A tariff? On a video game?" "Yes, Mom!" Kyle shouted, turning to me like I was part of the deep state conspiracy. "They're making me pay extra to buy a freaking skin, to fund a wall between USA and Canada. You know, the land of maple syrup and universal health care." I had no words. Not because I was surprised. At this point, nothing surprised me anymore. But because I suddenly realized I was raising a kid who understood tariffs better than most politicians. The next morning, I needed a break from the madness. So I did what any sane person would do. Grabbed my purse and met my friends for overpriced coffee at the Cozy Bean, our town's premier location for stale muffins and fresh gossip. As soon as we sat down, I let it all out. "You guys," I said, taking a dramatic sip of my latte. "My kid just got taxed on his Fortnite game. A video game? Can you believe this?" Samantha nearly choked on her drink. "Wait, what?" "Yeah," I said, waving my hand like some war widow telling a tragic tale. "Apparently, our brilliant government has decided to slap tariffs on in-game purchases. So now, when Kyle buys one of his little ridiculous outfits, he has to pay extra. Because obviously, digital pants are a national security threat." "Oh my God!" Brenda groaned, rolling her eyes. "What's next? Are they going to tax my Farmville crops?" The second she said it, we all heard it. Off in the corner, a man in a black suit and sunglasses, pretending to enjoy a plain black coffee like a psychopath, touched his earpiece. "Copy that," he muttered into his wrist. "New proposal. Tariffs on Farmville crops. Stand by for executive approval." Brenda gasped. That's when we noticed it. Across the street, a convoy of big black SUVs rolled in like they were filming a trailer for the next Fast and Furious. Bureaucratic nightmare. Men in suits and tactical gear hopped out, setting up near the old city hall. Clipboards, riot shields, a very concerning number of zip ties. Samantha frowned. Are we being invaded?" "No, worse," I muttered. "They're forming some kind of task force." Then, one of the agents' radios crackled loud enough for us to hear. "New York base is almost operational. Large-scale enforcement begins at 1800 hours. All online gaming transactions will be accounted for. No exceptions." My stomach sank. "Oh my God," Brenda whispered. "This is actually happening." We turned to Samantha, hoping she had some sort of rational explanation for what we were witnessing. Instead, she just stared out the window in horror. "They're mobilizing," she said. "They're actually getting ready for a tariff raid." There was a long, horrified silence between us as we watched the street fill with more agents, setting up barriers, checking their weapons, preparing for whatever this was. Then, from the corner, we heard the same agent from before. "Mr. President, sir? Yes, you have another idea? Taxes on Farmville crops. Yes, sir. Genius, sir. A new revenue stream, sir. We'll get right on it, sir. Brenda grabbed my arm, panic in her eyes. I was joking! I took a deep breath, watching as more government forces moved into place. It doesn't matter, I said grimly. This is just the beginning.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment if you would like to see more of this type of content. Also, please leave any suggestions on where you would like to see the story go next. Have a great day.